I would like to talk about why not remembering your performance is a good thing. Have you ever walked off stage or finished filming a take on set and asked yourself, wait, what just happened? In this video, I will explain why forgetting your performance might be one of the clearest signs that you did something truly special. Many seasoned performers describe moments when they can't recall the details of what happened on the stage. And yet, those same performances are ones that receive the highest amount of praise. Legendary American actor Lee J. Cobb, who originated the part of Willie Loman in Death of a Salesman, is known to have said about his performance on Broadway, there were performances that he did of that character in that play that he doesn't remember what he did. He is known to have said that those were the performances where he received the most praise about. So what's going on with that? Getting that kind of praise about something you don't remember, it doesn't mean that you were disconnected. But what if it's actually the opposite? What if it means that you were actually really locked in when you didn't remember what you did on stage? What if forgetting what you did is the best indicator that you were actually extremely profoundly locked in? So here are a few ideas that support this theory. Number one, you weren't thinking, you were living. This is one of the most important goals that every actor has. The ability to stop performing and start living in the character. When you're on stage or on set filming, you're not supposed to be analyzing, watching yourself, or reinvesting in all of your homework. The goal is to be present and to believe in the circumstances of the character. When actors forget what they've done on stage or on set, it is often because they are so deeply immersed in the moment, physically, emotionally, and psychologically. Their conscious mind took a step back and they weren't, quote unquote, doing the scene. They were living it. Number two, forgetting your performance means that you entered the flow. There's a phenomenon in psychology that is referred to as the flow state. It is a term for total absorption in an activity. It's the feeling where time completely collapses. And many artists experience this when they engage in their creativity. You ride the wave of your creativity without trying to control it. In flow, your mind is not concerned about what comes next. It's definitely not asking, how did it look? It's operating on a deeper, much more instinctive level. As an actor, you're not thinking about what you're doing. You're just doing it. You're just feeling it. You're just living it. Truly listening and responding. And for actors, this is the letting go sweet spot. You've rehearsed, you've prepared, you've done your homework, you've labored over the scenes and over the character, built the world around you and your belief system, and you've done enough so that now you can truly let go and trust that everything you've built, the blocking, the beats, the character work, the relationships, all of it is in your body. Number three, forgetting equals trust. You were in the character's world. You weren't standing outside looking in as the actor. You were seeing, feeling, and reacting through the lens of the character. That is what is referred to as true embodiment. And that's what every actor works so hard to achieve. You also were not criticizing or micromanaging yourself while you're up there doing your thing. You were authentic and you were truly experiencing the world of the character. You surrendered your control. You trusted the work. You weren't trying to get it right. You let go of perfection and leaned into the messiness of what it means to be a human being in the character's circumstances. And that opens up the door to inspiration. As Stanislavski told us, the work and the techniques and the tools of the process of acting are there not to get things perfect, but they are a pathway to the actor being able to find inspiration. So here's an important point about all of this. Letting go is a skill, not an accident. It's important to understand. Forgetting your performance is great, but it's not a fluke. It is the result of strong preparation. An actor doesn't get to that place of freedom by just winging it. They get there by knowing the text so well that it becomes second nature. Exploring the character with depth and specificity. Rehearsing until everything lives fully in your body. Building trust with your collaborators, with the director, and with your fellow actors. So I experienced this firsthand a couple of times. One time in particular, I was doing a play that we had worked on. It was a huge ensemble, probably 25 to 30 actors on stage at one time. We were all playing homeless people. It was a modernization of a play by Maxim Gorky called The Lower Depths. The rehearsal process for this play was probably the longest rehearsal process that I've ever experienced as an actor. Put it this way, we rehearsed for 6 months just on the prologue, just on building the characters and rehearsing the prologue, which was a group improvisation. And then we rehearsed the play itself after that 6-month period for approximately 12 months. So by the time we got to the performance, we were so immersed in our characters. And that was the goal of the director, was to really give the audience an experience of these real, living, breathing human beings on the stage. I remember there was one night, one performance, where we all felt like it was awesome. We thought it was the best performance we've ever done. And we were so excited for the director to come down and tell us what she thought. To our surprise, she was pissed. She said, "You guys were acting. You were performing it the whole time. This was the worst performance yet that I've ever seen." And we were stunned and absolutely gutted. How could this happen when we thought it went so well? And then the following night, I think for me, in the back of my mind, I was not sure how to approach the performance. I knew, I guess in the back of my mind, that I definitely should not try to do what I did last night. And the end of that performance, all of us were totally in doubt about what happened. We didn't remember. Was it good? Was it bad? We had no idea. We were actually concerned, and we thought, oh no, we lost it. We lost the whole thing, and we're going to have to go back and work the play all over again. Sure enough, the director came downstairs, elated, and she said to us, "That was the best performance of this play that I've ever seen. I'm so proud of all of you. It felt like there were human beings on the stage." And that was one of the biggest lessons that I've ever experienced in an intense rehearsal process that led to performances. And it's one of the huge mysteries of the art form. So is it good if you don't remember what you did on the stage? The answer is yes. It means that all the work that you did has led to this gift, this moment where all of your work comes together and comes out of you in an organic, fluid, and spontaneous way. And while you might not remember what you did, the audience will. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Click on the description below for links to our website and to learn more about the New Collective Acting Studio and our private coaching membership. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.